Hey humans, welcome back to otro videito más. Today we have downgraded. No big display, no shelves. I've taken almost all of it out. I've left basically the essentials because I'm moving here in a couple weeks. So I left the essentials back there in order to get things done. But today I'm gonna finish the video I started a while ago and I never finished it. So the difference between 14mm and 16mm. If you remember a while back, I sold my 14-24 Sigma lens and I bought the 16-35. And I was like, am I gonna lose that much viewing angle? We'll see. Let's jump right in. My opinion, there is a pretty decent difference, but is it enough? That's up to you, which is why I have a ton of examples to show you if it's necessary to have a 14 instead of a 16, especially for doing real estate. But let's jump to it. Okay, so here we are when the office was packed. Right now I have the 14-24 f2.8. We're gonna get started right now. We're at 14mm. We're zooming into 16. Now we're zooming out back to 14. Now we're going all the way down to 18mm, going back out to 14. Now we're zooming in to 20mm. So you can see, now it's 14, you can see the difference. We're zooming all the way into 24mm, right back out to 14. So you can see there's a quite bit difference. That's 16 and 14. Okay, so a little bit unrelated. This is 35mm, 24mm, 35mm, and then again 24mm. So if you decide to do the same thing I did and sell your 14-24 and get the 16-35, you can see how much extra reach you actually get with the 16-35mm. All right, this is another area of my office. We're literally zooming into 16, zooming out to 14, 16, 14. So you can see there's quite a bit of a difference. Is it enough though to get a 14mm? I don't think it's enough, which is why I sold mine. What do you think? I do have to say that one thing that strikes me as an awesome thing about this lens, the Sigma 14-24, is the distortion. There's almost no distortion at 14, which is pretty impressive. So for that, it definitely gets a few points. All right, now I'm pretty, this might look like shit, but I'm pretty close to the camera, right? Basically this far, this far from the camera. Okay, so now we're at 14. Let's zoom in to 16. Let's zoom into 18. Let's zoom into 20. Zoom into 24. 24, right? Pretty close, yeah? Now let's go back to 14. I mean, it's pretty wide. I can literally be holding it super close to my face, which is, it's nice. But if I go, little bit of distortion here and there, you know? But actually, it's not really that bad when it comes to distortion. So impressive. All right, there you have it. 14mm versus 16mm. What do you think? Do you need the 14mm? I know sometimes it's like it's better to have it and not use it than needing it and not having it. But in my perspective, I prefer to have that 35 end than the 14 end. I know it's a mixed bag of, you know, people wanting wider, because most people have like the primes that, you know, obviously are tighter. But I wanted one lens that I could take out and do everything with, and the 16-35 is a lot better than the 14-24, especially with those ND filters that you could screw in the front. It's made a huge difference, and I do not regret my decision to sell my 14-24 f2.8. from Sigma. Sony 16 to 35, you're a beast. You are a beast. I really can't wait for the version 2 to come out. But yeah, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below your thoughts. I'm really curious and I want to hear your thoughts. All right, that's it for this video. Hasta la próxima.
Oh yeah, that sounds good.